I want to show you behind the scenes of my 5-figure per month.
City lights flashing bright. We're on a hill we cannot hide. To be the salt of the earth, declare your name and preserve your legacy and make it glorious. Your word will last forever. It's here to stay, and nothing can turn me away from your love. You're my portion, so say it out. Let's live victorious. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. Yeah, city lights shining in the darkness. Take our lights and lift them higher for all the world to see, and trim our lights and make them brighter, and show the world who you are. Your word will last forever. It's here to stay, and nothing can turn me away from your love. You're my portion, so say it out. Let's live victorious. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. Yeah, city lights shining in the darkness. Yeah, city lights shining in the dark. Illuminate the night, turn darkness to light, so they may see it's Christ in me. Illuminate the night, turn darkness to light, so they may see it's Christ in me. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. City lights, we are the city lights. City lights shining in the darkness. Yeah, city lights shining in the darkness. Yeah, city lights shining in the darkness.
Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, I'm really excited. Excuse me, about you all joining on tonight. Let's see who's on here. Let me see who's joining us tonight. Listen, I absolutely enjoy hosting Zoom classes. It's always so much fun just to see new faces and just to pour and just share what it is that I have, knowledge of. I absolutely love marketing. I love media. I love communicating. I love multiple streams of income. I love purpose. And so each and every one of you all have something so powerful on the inside of you. My job is to just give you the information and knowledge to be able to get out there and really truly promote yourself with confidence and with boldness and with strategy. And there are so many different tools that you all can utilize, right, to take your customers' experiences to the next level. And so these are all strategies that you can learn You just got to keep showing up. You got to have faith on the inside of you and know that, listen, I got the skill set, I got the tools that I need to make it happen, right? And so one of the things that I love to encourage people to do, and that is show up. And so shout out to all of you all for showing up tonight on this free webinar. And listen, I don't count this as just like free, right? You all are spending your time with me. And so I still count that as a form of payment. And it's such an honor that you all would trust me enough with your time. And so, shout out to y'all. So I'm excited. So if you all are in the room and you don't have your cameras on, let me see your face. Come hang out. Hey, Ashley. I see some people on here that I know. I see Monique. Okay, I see some new faces, some new people. Let's see who's all on here. I saw Brittany on here somewhere. Monique. Let's see. Okay, Taisha, I see you in the room. Shara, you in the room. Let me see. Latanya, you in the room. Bernadette, what's good? Okay, my assistant Kenyatta is in the room. Y'all, if y'all have any questions or any, whatever technical difficulties, definitely get at Kenyatta McFall. If you go to the participants link, you'll see her listed as a co-host right beneath me. And so she'll get you all together. And so I'm here to pour. I'm here to have fun, and Kenyatta is here to work, right? So I'm excited. So you all just drop in the chat section where you all are from. I am located in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, y'all, and my city is absolutely lit. I love it here. I was born and raised here, lived here my entire life, but I love to travel. And so I have not yet been to all 50 states, but that is a goal of mine. Okay, I see Illinois, I see LA. Yes, I know about LA. Period. Ashley, get your notebook ready. Let me tell you something. Ashley K is so faithful, y'all. I love her so much. She's always showing up. She's eager to learn. Okay, I see Chicago. Okay, period. I was just in Chicago with my coach. Okay, another St. Louis, Las Vegas, Detroit. Okay, Detroit be lit. I've never been to Detroit, but I would love to go. Houston, Texas. I love Houston. I was just there. Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City for a few years as a little kid with my great grandmother. Okay, I see the Bronx. I've never been to New York, y'all. Cleveland, Ohio, Tampa, Florida, just was there. Indianapolis. I've been to Indianapolis with my daughter on a JROTC field trip, y'all. It was lit. Well, I made it lit. I was with a lot of teenagers, but it was a lot of fun. Minneapolis. Yes. Welcome to the room, y'all. So I am Coach Taylor J. You all can follow me on all platforms under Coach Taylor J, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And so I want you all to go and follow me. I'll share links later on through email, and I'll also send you all my text message community. Y'all, I'm really excited about funnels, right? Because there are a lot of people who are sharing, that you can earn money online, right? And so you show up and you create this content and you're like, how do I get people to convert? How do I get people, to sign up for what it is that I have to offer? And sometimes we even have free events, right? And we still feel like people still aren't converting. And you're saying, what's going on? Because it's not paid, but I just can't get them to just buy into what it is that I have to offer. There is a system that you all could use, right? And funnels is one of those things. Major companies, major corporations, influencers utilize funnels, whether you know it or not. And so anytime you opt into an email system or you purchase a product and you start receiving emails and you start seeing ads come across your screen, you have now entered into somebody's funnel. And listen, you don't just have to be a consumer, but you can honestly be a funnel creator. So this is something that we all can utilize. One of the things that I absolutely love about 2022 is that we are now in an even playing field, right? Back then, it used to be celebrities and then just us. But because we have social media, right, we're able to show up online and really reach millions upon millions of people, just like people did as they watch TV, right? Remember back in the day, I'm not that old, y'all, but I remember watching TV before the internet, right? Remember we would watch TV and they would talk about the ratings, and people would gather around their televisions, right, to watch particular TV shows. Right now, we don't really have that. We have streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, right? And so people aren't gathering at a specific time to watch TV. We also have cell phones, right? And so on our cell phones, we have apps, and most of those apps are social media apps, right? We got all these these different platforms. And when we get bored, when we're standing in a grocery store line, when we are getting ready to go to bed, when we're in the doctor's office, some people even watch social media and look at content when they're driving. Okay, so people are always on social media. And so we have been conditioned to consume content, right? It's just something that just happens, right? You have content creators who create content, and then the system, social media, they have, teams of people that really put in a lot of work to determine how they can get people to stay on their apps. And so I want you all to shift your mindsets on tonight from just content consumers to now content creators. Anytime you're producing offers, anytime you're showing up as a business owner, an influencer, whether you're in ministry or marketplace, you are now responsible for your market. And whether or not you all know it or not, I learned this when I worked at enterprise, right? I worked in a corporate. And my boss would always say, you all have a brand now, whether you know it or not. And so I want you all to think about, what do people know you for, right? You already have a brand. So when people, and I'm a graphic designer, I do branding and marketing. So when people say, I'm going to rebrand, that absolutely grinds my gears. You evolve in your branding. That's what I like to call it, because when you say I'm starting over and I'm rebranding, now you're thinking about logos, and I'm getting into a whole nother subject. We're gonna have to do branding soon, but you get into logos and brand elements, and that's not what that's about. Branding is the experience that you give people. What are you known for, right? When people think of I was going to say Dasani. I hate Dasani. If you think about Fiji, or if you think about someone, special, you say, well, she only drinks Fiji water, right? So what is it about you that people absolutely know and love? You may be the person, who does conferences, right? Once a year for women, they know you as the conference lady. You may be someone who has all the fly t-shirts, right? They know you as that. And when they put on your t-shirts, they feel rich. And so think about the experience that people have for you. And so funnels are a part of your brand. It's your customer journey and what they experience when they interact and communicate and opt into what you have to offer. So think about your brand. So I sent some homework in the email after you all registered. So I hope many of you all received that email, but the email was only to think about your offer. What offer do you have? Funnels don't really work unless you have something to offer. If you're doing funnels with no offers, then it's just really a waste of time. It's like, all right, what are we doing this for? And your offer can be anything. It could be a free webinar. It could be a product. It could be a service, right? It could be anything, but think about your main offer that you want to sell. It could be your book. It could be your next event. It could be a t-shirt line. Well, think about that offer and what it is that you have to offer. It could be a Bible study. It could be a support group, right? It could be your podcast. What is your offer, paid or unpaid? You ultimately want to get people and attract people to your offer, right? And so I'm going to pull up a slideshow. I just told one of my friends a while ago, I said, I'm used to doing Zooms. I just want you all to see my face, right? And so I don't do a lot of slideshows, but I think that funnels, you all need to see what it looks like. So I just created a little slideshow for you all. So don't laugh. I'll put it together. I think it's cute. It's very clear, straight to the point. I think it's going to work for us on tonight. So let me just share my screen with you all. And so I use Canva to create presentations. Back in the day, people would use like PowerPoints and stuff like that, but we got Canva nowadays. So I use Canva. So this is something that you all can utilize when you host, webinars or master classes and things. So I created this, and I'm going to just share it as a presentation. And this is something that I love to teach as well, y'all. As I'm teaching and sharing things, I like to just really share what my process is. So anytime, you interact or engage in a master class or course or webinar or coaching with me, you can literally just get nuggets on how to do different things. So I like to be very transparent with that. So Takeover funnels. What is a funnel? I know you all probably heard of a funnel, over social media, or you may have, heard it through master classes or on YouTube. But I'm gonna break it down for you all tonight. So what is a funnel? A marketing funnel describes your customer's journey with you. So it's from the point when they meet you and they get to know who you are and your brand, they're introduced to you, to the very point of them purchasing your product, your end product, your major offer. And so this right here is very important. So with funnels, I want you all to really take heed to this, y'all. Like, you have to be strategic with your funnels. I know that many of us are used to getting major ideas and we get excited, right? But we don't thoroughly, when we put the offer together, we may put the class together, we may put the event together, but sometimes we miss on how we get people to the event or to the book or to the offer, right? So we get excited about our offer, we spent all this time doing it, but we still have to come up with a plan to get people to convert and to be introduced to what we have to offer, right? So you have to be strategic. So as you create your offers, already have it set up in your mind that I have to have me a strategy, not just to produce this offer, but to get people to where I want them to, and that is my major offer, right? So already come in the game thinking, hey, I'm gonna be strategic, right? Funnels is not for hustlers, okay? I know that sometimes we used to getting fast money, right? We create our candle line and we trying to hustle people out of it. We're trying to convince people that what it is that we have to offer is worth them buying, right? We used to fast talk. You go into the malls and they're like, come over here, I got this shoe cleaner, let me try it on you, right? You feel hustled. You're like, yo, I'm trying to shop. I'm enjoying my family. This is a waste of my time. It's kind of like I kind of like to think of, you meet a stranger for the first time and they already like, yo, come to my home, or, follow me. You like, no, like, I don't know you. I haven't built a relationship with you, right? And they start, and imagine them start fast talking you, right? You feel a little bamboozled. You feel like, hey, you're doing too much, right? So think of your funnel as a way to build a relationship with people who are following you and being introduced to what it is that you have to offer. So funnels are not for hustlers. It's not fast money, none of that, right? You need to have proper preparation, right? You have to really think this thing through and come up with a customer journey for what it is that you have to offer for your business and for your brand. So you have to properly prepare. You have to implement systems, right? You got to implement a content creation strategy. You have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? What value do I provide, right? So you have to be properly prepared in order for this to work. Building a funnel takes time. Now, it does not have to take a lot of time, but you definitely have to sit down and give it some focus, right? It's not something you can just jump up one morning and say, oh, this morning in the next hour, I'm going to do a funnel and I'm going to convert. It takes time, right? It takes time to build. You want to make sure you have to, analyze your funnel as you go, be strategic, check out the conversion rates on each level, right? And then you have to give people time to get through the funnel to ultimately convert over into cash. And so you may start your journey of your funnel today, and then, so don't expect for people to immediately convert over through your funnel. You have to give it a little bit of time. And so with consistency and patience, right, and tweaking some things, I promise you're going to master it. Another thing with funnels, you need systems. You can't really go around it. You need systems. So go into this already knowing, listen, I need to invest in some sort of system eventually. All right, so this is a very simple funnel. I wanted to make this very simple and easy for you all. So this is kind of like a beginner's funnel. I didn't want to overwhelm you with information because they can get very complex depending on the level of services that you provide and, however many offers you have. But I wanted to make this very simple for you all, something that you all can literally, implement now and begin building now with very little help. And so this is the funnel. So here I have 4 different stages, right? I took one stage away because I didn't want to confuse you all, but here's 4 different stages. At the very top of the funnel, I want you all to think about this is where your people are going to flow into, like, right? So you're thinking about leads. At the very beginning or top of the funnel, your goal is to get leads, right? So you want to find new clients, find new customers, attract people, draw them to your brand and what it is that you have to offer, right? And then you have conversion. After you got your leads, now you say, hey, how do I get these people to convert over into into my system, into, you know, paid clients, paid customers, you know, whatever it is. How do I get them to actually convert? And your conversion should be a valuable, low risk offer that your followers are willing to opt into. So this is something very low price. It's a no brainer. It's nothing. I just put in my email address and boom, I'm there. Value. You have to deliver value. Value is going to help you to help your customers to develop trust with your brand. And then after that, you have your main offer. What is it that you're aiming to provide for your followers or your customers or your clients? And so let's break this down. This is the fun part. Leads. Leads. I'm gonna have to do a social media training. So if that's something that you all want to do, we can talk about, you know, social media. I love social media. I've been social my entire life. I grew up in foster care. I went to 13 different schools. I had to learn how to socialize and get comfortable and acclimated to different atmospheres quickly. My first job, I worked at Target. Literally, all I did was walk around and say, how can I help you? Or can I help you find something? Literally. So I had to be social. I couldn't, you know, just be shy, right? I couldn't be nervous around people. That was my job. And then I worked in social services. And so and then I worked in social services with homeless and runaway youth. And I would literally network with other agencies to make sure that they got their needs met. And with that, I had to build relationships. So I love social media. I love getting to meet new people. I love being helpful and resourceful. And so if you have those keys, if you say, listen, I'm social, I'm friendly, I don't mind meeting new people, I'm resourceful, right? It's going to be very easy for you to obtain leads, right? So you want to have, and this is very simple. We could really dive deep into leads and lead generation. But like I said, tonight, I want to make sure that you all get this information and you feel comfortable walking away with a strategy, right? Something that you can implement. And so you need a branded content strategy, right? You need to be able to show up in your brand, in your authentic self, and be able to attract people to you and what it is that you have to offer and what you stand for, right? So if, you know, you are someone who is leaning more towards children, right? How do you attract more children? You may have toys or sensory items or things like that. How do you attract them? Those kids love to get on YouTube and just watch people play with toys. I'm like, what is going on? They just play with Play-Doh and stuff like that. And those children are very excited. And they tune in and they're so excited about it, though, you know, they click the links on the pages and they go back to their parents saying, oh, I want to get this, and their parents go and buy it, right? And so, right, how do you attract people to what it is that you have to offer? So you have to have a content strategy. So types of content that you all can provide. And so when it comes to social media, specifically, I want you all to really keep it simple, right? Don't feel like I gotta be on every social media site. I have to utilize every single feature on every social media site. You will literally overwhelm yourself, right? And so some of you all may say, hey, I don't even know how to show up in front of the camera. I don't know what to say, right? You have to break through some barriers first. And so think about social media, you know, it's this huge place with billions of people that you could potentially reach, but you just have to have a strategy and feel confident and consistent with showing up. So I want you all to pick one social media platform, whether it's, and this is for people who, you know, who may say, well, I need to start showing up, right? So pick a social media platform, whether it's TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, or it's a lot of different places you can go in the digital realm as it pertains to social media. Find your favorite one, right, where you interact and engage the most, and you find one feature and you go hard with that. So you might only type statuses, but you better kill them statuses, right? Make sure they good. Make sure, you know, people are interacting. Make sure people are sharing them, right? You may say, listen, I love me an Instagram reel. Go hard with those reels, right? Keep posting them every single day. And a lot of times people don't like to get started because they feel like, hey, when I first get started, I suck, right? I don't really know what I'm doing. It doesn't look right. It's not clear. But let me tell you something. You have to get started. Don't worry about that. Use what you have. Get in front of that camera. Get in front of that, that digital feature, and you just keep going at it. When I first started doing reels, I felt like I sucked. I'm like, man, the filters ain't sitting right. The music ain't aligning right. The music louder than my voice. It was just a disaster. I didn't really know what I was doing, but eventually I got really strong at it because I kept going. So you got to have confidence, right? So find your feature, go hard with it, kill it, just really focus on that, and just build up your confidence and your skill set concerning that thing. And who's to say what looks good and what doesn't? Because a lot of the times the viral videos and the videos that get the most attention are the ones that aren't as perfect, just being honest, so just get out there, be yourself, have a lot of fun, right? Don't pay attention to the numbers, post and then ghost for a little while. Don't stay gone because you got to interact with the people, but don't watch the numbers. Don't allow the numbers to discourage you. You might get 2 and 3 likes and you may be saying, oh man, this person got 18,000 likes. You'll grow, right? As long as you're consistent and you're steady showing up, right? And so don't worry about the numbers. And I'll touch on this too really quickly. This isn't a part of my notes, but there are people that I know who don't have very many followers, who don't get very much engagement, but I promise you they paid. They are paid. They are getting, they killing it. They getting money, right? And so don't allow numbers to discourage you, right? Because there are also people who have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of followers, y'all, and they're not getting paid anything. That's just the truth. So if you're blessed to be able to have a wide reach of people and your numbers are high, you are blessed, right? You're just showing up. That's just for you. But if you feel like, listen, I'm showing up and not a lot of people are liking and sharing it, that's okay, right? You want to check those conversion rates. So like, am I getting my leads to convert over to what it is that I have to offer? That's the main thing. Is my bank account growing? Is my email list growing? Is my text messaging list growing, right? Are people purchasing my product? Think about that. That's the real sauce right there. So don't worry about numbers. There are people, I think I've been an entrepreneur for going on 3. I've been doing business for a really long time, but full time for about 2 years, 2.5 years. And I was still getting money, and I didn't have a whole lot of followers. I didn't have a lot of views. I wasn't doing a whole lot of reels and things like that. I was still getting money because I had quality leads on my page, people that bought into what it is that I have to offer. So don't worry about numbers. Just worry about showing up consistently and giving value. So types of content that you all should be producing, you should be educating people. I put educated, but I just did this. So you can educate people, right? Share knowledge and information like what I'm doing. I'm sharing knowledge. I'm educating you all. I'm letting you know, how to create a funnel, right? So think about what you can, how you can educate people. People like to be entertained. People are dancing and they are getting millions of views. So if you can dance, I advise you dance. People like to sing, and people that can sing don't have a hard time showing up and getting leads. So if you can sing, you better sing. If I could sing, I would be singing. I would be singing all of this. I would be singing about leads and everything, and my numbers will be popping, but it's okay. I don't sing. People like to be inspired. I like to inspire people. With my story, with, my experiences. I've always been very optimistic since I was a little girl. I've been through hell and back, y'all, just being separated from my family. And I was a teenage mom. My daughter, I had her literally a week after my 14th birthday. I'm in foster care. I've had heartache. I've been, shot at, almost died. I've been through some things. And so I share my testimony and I share my story and I inspire people and let people know, listen, it doesn't matter where you come from or what you've been through, right? You still have the ability to step into your purpose, right? And become successful and do exactly what God has called you to do. And so, yeah, think about those things. You don't have to do all 3. I think sometimes I'm funny, right? Sometimes I'm inspiring people and I get a few laughs in, sometimes I'm educating and I'm, inspiring as well. So the 3 may, come together, but don't be so focused on, oh, I got to do all of them. But these are just key targets, something for you all to think about. And I told you I just did this because this is not even supposed to be right here, educated, entertain. I think this when my baby came home and I had to get him together for this. So don't worry about that. But digital platforms, like I said, you got TikTok. TikTok is more short form video. I love TikTok, and here's why. I learned why people why the numbers grow so fast. They don't have as many features, right? They literally have short form videos and they have going live, right? They don't have they just got stories, but that's all that they really have is just video. So people, people are just one way. If you like video, you on TikTok, you watching video all day long, it's not really hard to follow. Whereas Facebook, we got stories, reels. I feel like they still don't know what they're doing with their reels on Facebook. I'm like, my God, can y'all get it together? They got stories, reels, business pages, professional pages, or old page. You can do subscriptions now. You can do paid events. It's a lot over there on that Facebook situation. I'm like, get it together, y'all. Like, I just need y'all to get it together because I really like Facebook. And then you have Instagram and they have, IGTV and guides. Nobody really knows about the Instagram guides, but they're there. I don't know who watches them or who reads them, but they're there for you. But all these different social media sites just have so many different features. But I really love TikTok because it's just straight to the point. It's just video. And so I don't think, and video is king in the digital realm nowadays. So I love that about them. I see Facebook as more like a talk show, right? You got more wholesomeness, more, family, more ministry, more people that, you grew up with, right? And so people are literally, it's kind of like they just kind of, sitting back and, it's just more people, There are a lot of people that say, yo, I get a lot of engagement on Instagram, but when it comes to that Facebook, I don't get that many likes. Like, it's kind of whack, or always for old people, or, that's because it's just more wholesome people over there, right? Instagram is for the cool kids, right? You sharing and it started off as a photo sharing app, right? So people were sharing their photos and looking real fly, and that's all that they really had at the time. And so you'll see people over there, it's kind of like a reality TV, everybody fly, everybody the cool kid. So, when you show up on Instagram, you be that girl, you be that guy, you be that business owner, show up like, yo, I got what you need, have a lot of fun over there. So that's Instagram. YouTube is kind of like a sitcom, back in the day, we watched Martin and things like that, because you have episodes, people are following your life. Every week you can post a new video. People are excited about that, right? You're sharing your journey. The videos are a little bit longer. You may even be, teaching someone something, but, they're still following you as if it's like a TV show. You also got podcasts, y'all. I don't know if my friend Camilla's on here, but she's the podcast queen. But you also have podcasts, and you don't even show your face on a podcast. It's literally all voice. Well, unless you do a video podcast, but that's for another day. You got Clubhouse. Clubhouse is all audio, right? I mean, you can literally be in your bed having a deep conversation or really teaching on something and, have on a bonnet. I've done it before. When Clubhouse first came out, I remember I was on that app all the time. And one night we were on that app all night. And I'm like, yo, I was at the club at Clubhouse, right? And we were all laughing in the app like, yo, we are literally, just kicking it, having fun. It was kind of like, felt like, back in the day when we would have 3-way and 7-way with your friends and stuff like that. So that's Clubhouse. So if you don't really like camera, but, you have a voice and you're saying, listen, I want to strengthen my voice, get on Clubhouse. It's a cool app to have. And so think about the digital platforms and the features that they have. And then also think about the culture of the app, right? That'll kind of help you out as well to determine where do I want to show up and how do I want to show up, y'all? Because listen, I don't know about you all, but let me see the chats. How many of you all been saying, I want to start a YouTube channel and haven't? Like, let's just be honest. I think a lot of people want to start a YouTube channel. How many people have been saying, I want to start a podcast, but haven't, right? Yeah, we think about that. Or I want to start going live more. You have a question? Okay. I want to start going live on Facebook more, but you really haven't. And the reason why is because it's so much going on. I talked about on the last class about scattered focus, right? Some of you all are scrolling on social media and you're consuming all of this content and you're saying, listen, my attention is scattered. I want to do so many different things. I'm inspired by all these people. And, honestly, just stop the scrolling, fall back, actually get that YouTube channel started. I'm waiting on some stuff anyway. You got a Clubhouse room, you got some, but she killing it on TikTok. you just show up, right? Just show up, have fun, figure out what it is and how you want to show up, and stop all the scrolling, stop all the consuming the content, and you show up bold as a content creator. So now when I'm scrolling, I'm like, yo, I'm not scrolling to consume all this content. I may have a set time where I'm consuming content and enjoying it, you know, because there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't be there just to consume content. I have to be a content creator. And so now I'm creating content for you all. We are on Zoom. I've created this content for you all to consume, but it's good information. It ain't a lot of good information out there. And so one of the things, I am a kingdom believer. I absolutely love God. And so one of the things that God told me as I was scrolling TikTok, I'm like, yo, we got all these people sharing all this negative and bad, you know, content. I want to see more kingdom people show up that love God, that, you know, want to just, you know, be an inspiration and deliver good value. Y'all show up. Them other people that sharing that bad content, they twerking and stuff, they have no shame. They're not embarrassed. They're bold. They get on there consistently. Imagine if we all showed up on that same level on 10. I'm like, man, it's the believers that's nervous. Come on, man. We got to start showing up, right? Start showing up, have some fun. Let's draw people to more positivity. And I promise you, we got to take over the realm of media. My son took over YouTube. Yes, take over YouTube. My goal is to start YouTube channel this month. Start it. Make a commit. I want you all to make a commitment to yourself. So post in the chat section, you know, what you're going to start this month, because this is August. It's the month is 8, the month of new beginnings, right? And so we're all starting something new. Over the last week or so, I, you know, took some time to consecrate and, you know, read, decreed, and declare some things with 2 people I absolutely love and a few people that's here on this Zoom. And I really believe those things for myself. And so this is a new beginning, right? We're going to say, listen, we're going to be bold in this season. We're going to be about our business. We're about to boss up. We're about to treat our businesses like a business, not just like a hobby or an idea, right? But we're really going to take time to put work, you know, into what it is that God gave us. Yes, reels every day. You keep saying show up. Yes, show up. Y'all, I literally, like, I posted a reel a month ago. Saturday, it just started going viral. I think it's up to like 23,000 views right now. And I posted that a month ago. Say I would have been like, no, I'm not going to post that. You know, I'm not going to share that. I would have never experienced that reel going viral. And then it took a month for it to go viral. I wasn't even checking my numbers. I just kept seeing notifications like, what is going on? And I go back and I look and it was like at 10,000. Then I checked it a couple hours. So I kept getting notifications. It was like at 15,000. And then the next morning I woke up like, wow, that's amazing. It's at 19,000. And so I didn't get amped about the numbers. I was excited because it came with followers. People that said, listen, I didn't just watch the video, but I hit that follow button. And once people follow you, now you said something that they like. They want more of that content. And I got excited, not because of, you know, attention or anything like that, but I'm like, yo, those are more people that I get to help and serve. That's the goal. This is an assignment for me, right? And so when you look at it like that, you're like, man, God is really expanding my reach, right? He's allowing me to reach more people. And so I got excited. And then yesterday I was kind of just chilling and notifications started going off. And another reel that I posted probably 2 weeks ago started going viral. So it's like at 23,000 now. And I got a reel that has like 500,000. I got reels, you know, that has gone viral before, but I thought it was very significant that reels are now going viral back to back like they are. And so I'm just thankful, y'all. I'm just thankful. I posted my first reel now at 2.3 million, period, in 2 weeks. That's God. Yes, that's all God. That means your reach is expanding. Yes, your reach is expanding. That's absolutely amazing. My friend Camille, she posted a reel of her crying, lace front, baby in the back. She like, it's a bad day. And that mug just started going viral and it kept going viral. It's probably still going viral. She posted on different platforms and it's going viral. And so, you know, look at that content, see where else you can post that content, right? Give the people more of that. So that's absolutely amazing. TikTok once a week, period. Okay, so let's go to the next slide because we spent a lot of time there. So conversion, now this is the sauce, y'all, conversion. So after you have created the content, right? And after you've created the content and now your numbers are growing, right? And you see more people showing up and they're engaging and interacting, because you can have a lot of followers, but if they aren't engaging, if you're not engaging with them, then it's kind of like a dud, right? Like when you get these new people on your platform, be friendly, speak to them, like their comments, engage with them, let them know, yo, I'm a real person, because then now you're building relationship, right? And so conversion, now after you have all these people, you want to give them a valuable low risk offer, right? Give them something for free or something that's like $2 or $3. They don't have to think twice about it, right? Everything doesn't necessarily have to be monetized. Honestly, all my stuff count. I'm like, God just told me to pour. I said, let me pour, and he's giving me a strategy. And I'm like, I'm just going to pour in this season. I'm just give the people what they need. And we just going to get it. We're going to grind it out, because I'm a coach. And so I have people coming from all different directions and they're asking a lot of the same questions. And I said, I just need to come with a common space for people to be able to come and get the information that they need. Right. And so I posted, I shared the information. Dr. LaShawn did a webinar last night and I was like, yo, tell them that I got them, like this is for free. This is something I love to do, because she was sharing with you all, some of you all, about the travel. And I'm like, once they got the offer and they got, they're able to collaborate with Dr. LaShawn. Now you got to know how to present this offer, right? And so I'm like, yo, show up. So conversion is so important. So you want to offer something very valuable that's low risk, right? You're not trying to scheme or get over on people, right? That's the thing. Sometimes we've been taught to try to scheme or manipulate our way into sales, and that's just very stressful. People feel bamboozled. Have you ever been sold something and you questioned it the whole time? Like, man, I don't know if I should get this, but you felt pressured into doing it. Yeah, you don't want to make people feel like that. I don't like to make people feel like that, right? I don't like that. That's just not my style. I like to show up, give value, and I mean, I know I got the sauce. I got information. God gave it to me. And so I'm going to keep pouring. So give them something valuable and low risk. So valuable and low risk offers could be, let's back up. Have you ever been scrolling on social media and saw an ad and it said, download this free little checklist, or, somebody post something like, get my free ebook, or, it's $2. That's a valuable low risk offer that people are, presenting to you. You can do this as well for your business. And so that could be a mini course, 2 and 3 little videos, 5 minutes a piece, in a system. Like I said, we're going to talk about systems a little bit. You can do free webinars like this. I'm not selling nothing tonight. I got something for y'all, but I'm doing graphic design and stuff. My focus is something else. Got something for y'all if y'all want it, if you want to travel to St. Louis. But you can do free webinars. I'm just doing this for free, and I plan on doing this every single week. My daughter's leaving for college Thursday. So I'm gonna have my little baby. So I'm like, some nights he might have to just be chilling on the cell phone. So y'all might hear him in the background, but we gonna have fun. And then sometimes I'll do some during the day, if you all are off of work, but we're gonna get it in every week. We're gonna try to, come together and just, get this content and just boss up. So you can do free webinars, you can do ebooks. Ebooks, I love ebooks. You can do an automatic download. Just don't take Cash App payments. No, we're not doing Cash App. One is stressful. Imagine you having an ebook, right? It's $5, right? You putting out this content, before you know it, God blows a wind. Woo! 5,000 people come like, I want the ebook. Now you got 5,000 Cash Apps for $5 in your thing. And you like, yo, wait a minute, where do all these ebooks go? Now you got to manually put in these email addresses. Ghetto, don't do it. So what you want to do is get you an email, get you a website. I mean, there's even websites specifically for digital downloads, right? That's something we'll talk about. Email me or inbox me and let me know what y'all want to learn, and we'll do it. I can't keep up right now. Maybe Kenyatta, my assistant, she can write down some stuff or whatever. You all can put it in the chat section and she'll get it. But get you a system that can do automatic downloads, right? So that when people go to your site, they pay the money and it's automatically downloaded to them. You just sitting back having fun telling people what it is that you have to offer, right? So it takes the pressure off of you having to track and keep up with stuff. And it also helps your brand, because people are like, you know what, she's well put together, she's organized, she's using systems, I got my order in time, and you're able to track, you're able to even retarget people that purchase from you. So those same people that bought that ebook, right? You can send them emails now about other offers that you may have available or updates. I may add on a service, I may add on a feature, I may, whatever it is. Now you're able to retarget them. So make sure you all have a system. I love ebooks. You can do worksheets. People love a list, moms, if you get on Etsy, you'll see lists, like a cleanup list or chores list. If your thing is travel, here's your packing list, right? You can pack your stuff. If you have, right, Ashley K, she sells ebooks on Etsy. She also sells jewelry, period. I want a website created, yes. Think about if you have, let me think of something else, a list for, if you're doing business, right? Your business startup checklist, right? That's something that you can offer for free or for just a few dollars, $2, $3, something that's like a no-brainer. If I got a couple dollars on my Cash App card, little play money or something, it's nothing. I'm like, girl, give me that Cash App card. I'm going to get this $3 list. I don't have to think twice about it. It's low risk. I'm not putting a lot of money and effort into this thing, right? I don't have to really have a relationship with you to see like, oh, $3, let me get it. There are things that I bought. I don't even know. I haven't even probably opened it up, whatever, but I'm on them people email list. So free consultations. I used to do this, don't do it anymore because my capacity is just that limit, but I used to just meet with people for free for about 15 minutes, right? So if you're growing your audience and you want to start building relationship, start meeting with people, 15-minute consultations, right? Be strategic in it because people will hold your ear, but do that. You can give out samples. I don't know what that looks like for you. You can't give out a t-shirt sample unless you want to cut the bottom and hey, feel the cloth, but you can give out samples if you have a body butter or something like that. So that's that. So this offer should not be difficult to decide on at all. Yes, I like PayHip. Yes, Bernadette, help the people. I like Shopify. Wix also has the ability to do digital downloads and Squarespace. So this offer should not be difficult for people to decide on at all, right? Everything should not be about a profit. When you get to the point to where you're trying, everything got to be paid, and just let's go back. Let's do a little heart check. In the past, I have been hurt, mishandled, abused. And so for a while, it was hard. I felt like people was trying to use me up. I'm like, yo, y'all just trying to use me. You don't value me. You don't value what it is that I have to offer. And I felt like everybody had to give me an exchange for what it was that I was pouring out because I was just tired. Be healed from that on tonight and know that this is business, right? This is business. You have a main offer that you're going to sell, right? That you're going to make money off of, but your customer has to go through a journey to be able to trust you, to become loyal, to experience your brand. And so everything does not have to be monetized. Everything doesn't have to have a price tag attached to it. And it doesn't have to have a high price tag. There are people with thousands upon thousands of followers, right? And I'm watching because sometimes they're able to offer something very cheap, but they may have 1 million followers and 50,000 people may opt in, right? So if 50,000 people opt into your $10 offer, somebody do it on your calculator for me, 10 times 50,000, that's a lot of money, so you don't have to even charge a whole lot. You don't. And just because you don't have a large following doesn't mean that you have to charge a lot either. There are people who say, well, I got 2 people and you count on these 2 people to bring you $500 a piece to get you this $1,000 for what you feel like you're worth, so just think about that, think about how much you want to charge people, be very strategic, know your audience, right? Know your goals. So you got to take this thing in stages. You can't allow what everybody else around you is doing to make you overcharge, because then you're going to lose your audience's trust, right? So it should be free or very cheap. This is just the conversion stage. This is just getting people to opt into who you are and what you have to offer. This is relationship building, right? Relationships will take you far. So conversion also, and this is the systems portion of conversion. Let's back up, right? $500,000. If you get 50,000 people to buy a $10 subscription, right? That's $500,000. That's amazing. So also the conversion is what I wanted to say. Oh, it's on this slide, so we'll skip that. So conversion system. So you want to take your leads off of social media. I'm specifically talking about social media. most likely met all of you all on social media. So we're talking about social media today. But there are many different marketing silos, many different media outlets, right? You got the news, you got newspaper. Media is just communication, right? It's the news, newspapers, how people get information out into the world to new people. So, but we're talking about social media tonight. So you want to take your leads off of social media, right? We don't own our social media platforms. One time, Instagram literally crashed, and there were people who were, upset. They were confused. They had thousands of followers. And that's where they made all their income. And when that app went down, people were losing it. I mean, it was ghetto. Facebook did the same thing, and people talk all about it. One of the things that I loved was that I still had my email list. I was still able to reach a lot of my people. So I was like, yo, that's dope. And so I sent out emails. And when I opened up my email, I saw all the other people with email lists saying, hey, social media is down, glad you're here. And so, that really just opened up a lot of people's eyes to know, like, hey, these social media sites are not loyal, right? So get them off of social media. Also, when you get them off of the platform, now you're building relationship. You're getting them to your atmosphere, into your space, right? Think of your website as your home, right? People come there. It's set up for you. It has all the things that you love, all the things that you offer, right? You have blogs there, products, services, videos. So think of it as that. You want to get people off of social media into your space. So now, congratulations, every last one of you all are now on my email list. I think that's amazing. Yay. I'm gonna give y'all value. I'm not gonna sell y'all stuff all the time. And don't feel salty or upset when people unsubscribe from your list, because that, honestly, if you have people who don't engage, who don't open up your emails and things like that, it messes with your open rates, right? Your percentages. And so you want a lot of open rates. And if you got 500 people on your list and only 3 people opening it, that sucks. It's like, man, y'all get off my list, because now my open rate is at 1%. That's ghetto. I don't want to open up my email list and see a 1% open rate. No, I'm like, get off my list. I want all my people here that want to engage and, read what it is that I have to say. So don't feel, upset if people unfollow or unsubscribe. It's okay. Them wasn't your people. And so people do it to me sometimes. And I'm like, cool, bet. Conversion rates, like my percentages are going up. So it's all good. So you own your email list, right? You own that. That's yours. You can download the CSV file, right, Kenyatta? A CSV. Okay, you can download your file, you can store it and save it somewhere. So say, your email list is in MailChimp. Boom, MailChimp crashes. It's all good. I got my list. It's posted, it's on my computer, on my hard drive. I can just upload it into another system. You own your email list unless people opt out of it. A few different email lists, and I think everybody should have this. If you are a business at any capacity, an influencer, if you're doing ministry, you need an email list, right? Email is still popping. People still open them up. I have my email. Well, I don't have any emails on my phone anymore. I took that off because my phone was blowing up. I have a few different emails, so I took them off because it can get distracting. But people have their emails on their phone. They get the note. Okay, I want you all to type this in the chat box. Look, if you're not on your phone, or if you can exit out, go look at your email notification. How many emails do you have that you need to open or delete? Y'all gonna be real embarrassed. What? 1900, none, period, Mary. Okay, I like her. 332. Wow, that's amazing. Darlene, 5,000. The ghetto. Ashley, all right, 60. Too many. 11. Bernadette, just clean. Let's see. Sharon, 195. Man, that's really good. All my people got like thousands, like 25,000. Okay, Camille, 5,993. 99. I'm looking for the people that got like 30,000, because see, look at them. Kipling, 32,000. Woo, child, I feel bad. Look, 33,000. I knew it. 43, and I'm stressed about it. 50,000. Listen, get off them people email lists. Y'all not opening. Y'all messing up those people convert open rates. I just get a new email, right, just get a new one, right, Barbara, 50,790. Get off them people, unsubscribe from them people email list. Y'all messing up their open rates, the audacity. Yahoo, okay now, Yahoo, wow, yes, I thought of everything, Ashley. Yahoo. Wow. Who y'all email subscriber? Is it Gmail or Yahoo? Who do you use? Or why they call it Y mail. Digital hoarding is a thing. Gmail. Okay, I see Gmail. Okay, both. Okay. You know, Gmail is like the new thing. You know, both Gmail and Yahoo. Okay, good. Go opt out of those people's email things. You messing up things. You're not reading those. I do unsubscribe when they bombard. Yes. So one of the things that I do is I type in, so say it's from Walmart. I'm never unsubscribing from Walmart, but we'll use that for an example, or Target. Or on, oh, I love Old Navy. I open up every email and I always feel compelled to go and buy something. But type in Old Navy at the very top. And if you don't want those emails anymore, type it in at the top, go unsubscribe, and then just do a mass delete. Just get rid of it. Just take it slow. Yahoo is my junk mail. Gmail has a feature now where if you don't open an email after 30 days, they will ask you if you want to unsubscribe. Yes, they do. I love that. I get offended sometimes because I'm like, unsubscribe from Fashion Nova. Never. But I haven't opened up their emails. I open up their text messages. So we'll talk about that too. Yeah. So get you an email list, right? You're receiving emails, but you're not creating email content. So stop consuming and hoarding these emails and go start your own email list and, you know, have fun with it. So MailChimp, I hate MailChimp, but there are a lot of people that love MailChimp. You can get it, but I don't want it. Constant Contact. Can y'all love her some Constant Contact, y'all? She fought me. We served someone else together, and she was just like, I was just like, this lady. But you know what, Kenyatta, Constant Contact is clean. I love it. It's simple to use. And there are a few more. Keep business and personal email separate. Yes, I'm guilty of, if I can't log into like my Domino's or Wingstop account, then I'll put in my business account, and I need to not do that. So anyway, Kajabi. So I use Kajabi. So I use an all-in-one system where I can sell courses. You all are in my Kajabi. It's just an all-in-one system. I pay $200 a month for that system. I also do my landing pages for events in there. I just love it because it's all-in-one. It has email. I can do landing pages. It has an option for coaching to be able to track clients, which I love. I've used that. What else? You can upload your podcast. You can do evergreen webinars. They have funnels that's already, it's like funnel templates that you can alter to your liking. It's just a really good system to have. So I love Kajabi. They have like Teachable, you know, different all-in-one systems like that. So if you're a course creator, you know, that'll be good too. It has it in it. So if you know, you have Wix has email in it. Shopify does. It's often usually an extra fee, but you know, think about what systems you're using. We'll have to do a systems class because that's a whole nother beast. We'll have to do a few of those. I like doing systems classes. But you know, figure out what the best method of communication or best system that you want to use for your email. So I love that. Sorry, Dr. LaShawn, I hate MailChimp. Text messages has a 98% open rate. I love text messaging, y'all. If y'all are on my text messaging link app, I mean, I love y'all. I think that's my favorite platform because it's coming right to your cell phone, and literally just about everybody opens them up, and people have been blessed by my text messages. Y'all, I have to send that out in the email so y'all can join. So I just send encouragement and things that, you know, guys just downloading on me, you know, things to just help you to stay focused throughout the day, and it come right to my cell phone. Think about, people are texting you all day long, you know, wanting things, checking in, and so it's good to just get an encouraging message. Oh, MailChimp. Oh. So once people convert over into your system, so say they get your, you know, your ebook, they get your list, they get whatever it is, and it converts them over into your system or your text messaging app. Now they are more likely to buy into other offers that you have available. They just are. You've gotten them off of social media, right? You know, you've given them enough value. They're saying, listen, let me opt in, right? At some point, you all saw me somewhere sharing a link about Takeover funnels, and you said, you know what? I think I want to join that class, whether it's because the flyer was cute, whether it's because, you know, you heard me type it out, you saw me post something amazing, you kept seeing the email, you know, whatever it was. Just a heads up too. Okay. I got a little team meeting after this, so they all on here. Thank you, Kenyatta. Whatever it is, right? When people opt in, they're more likely to stay opted in, right? Because you're offering and delivering value. So think about that. Try to get them over. You know, the goal isn't to sell them something and get rich real fast, but it's to really build a relationship, right? And so if you are doing business and you know you got purpose on you, it's a lot of fun, right? Take your time with this thing. You want to really build. This ain't a get rich quick scheme. You know, you don't want to just make fast money, because before you know it, it's gone, and then you lose trust. So offer value after after you all convert them over into, like, you know, your system. You want to deliver value to establish more trust, right? So you can do short, engaging challenges, right? So I don't know if Brittany is on here, but she sells waist trainers and health and wellness products, right? So do a waist training challenge or something, you know, think about something like that. So think of a challenge. There are people who do social media classes and they do like, let's do a Reels challenge, right? We're all going to come together and challenge each other to post every day, you know, a new reel. You may have you know, let me think of something, a purpose challenge. You know, every day we're gonna get up and do a skincare routine, you know, a self-love challenge. You know, think about something that fits into what it is that you have to offer, that's a part of your brand, right? So do challenges. You could do an email series, just offering value, right? So you just touching base and building that relationship and warming them up. More free stuff. Whether it's more classes, more, you know, whatever, you can just give them value. Encourage them. That's always really good. You can also offer some really low price subscription that helps them develop loyalty. So maybe you have like a $5 course and, you know, you get to join a class or something once a week, right? It's $5 a month. That's so small, you know, but now they're developing loyalty with you and trust. So after you've done those things, and I know it may seem like a lot, right? You may say, man, I just poured all this out. But once you really get your funnel going and your system and everything is automated, it won't seem like it's taking all day. Yes, the recording will be sent out tonight. It'll be sent out tonight. So now you're at the main offer. Now you at the big bucks. Now this is the main thing, right? You've built a relationship, you know, you've given them value, they've gotten to know you a little bit. Now you sell them something, right? You warm them up. There's nothing like selling to a cold audience. It's hectic, it's a headache. You know, sometimes they don't become repeat customers, they don't have any loyalty. But when you really work to develop a relationship with people, and you're nurturing them and you're consistent and you're showing up and you're building that brand loyalty, now they're more likely to opt in and to buy what it is that you have to offer. And so your main offer, again, could be products, you know, it could be services, it could be events and more. So just think about what your main offer is. It could literally be anything. It could be a free, you know, webinar. It could be anything, whether it's paid or unpaid. The goal is to develop that relationship and get them to opt into this main offer. And so many times we spend time creating offers and then we're like, okay, now we just show up, you know, buy my stuff. But people, they don't know you like that, right? They don't trust you. And so this process is really going to help you all to just really build a relationship with people, get to know people, allow people to get to know you and your brand and build trust. And it's a lot of fun, y'all. It doesn't have to be stressful at all. It's a lot of fun. You just got to take out some time to really map it out. And so if I need to do some small little groups and things like that so we can work it out, we could do that. I'm just pouring in this season. Like I said, you all can reply to the email or inbox me on Instagram, not on Facebook, Instagram, if you have anything. And then also you all can reach out to Kenyatta and she'll get the list over. And we're just going to work through some classes and have some fun. So I'm excited about getting to know everybody. All right, let's see. We got questions. Someone said, how often should we post reels? So, think about what your level of consistency is, right? The more you show up, the more people are going to be aware of who you are. And you are literally taking up digital like real estate, right? So you are showing up. You're always on the news feed. People are eventually going to tune into you and they're going to buy into you and who you are. And so the more you show up, the more engagement, the more following, the more views, right? But if you show up a little bit, then you just get a little bit of views, a little bit of engagement, a little bit of, attention and attraction. So just think about what your capacity is. You may start off once a week. That's fine, but figure out what works for you right now. And eventually you'll build some momentum. Like in the past, I remember it used to take me like an hour to get one reel done because I was just trying to be perfect. And I'm like, well, I don't sound good, or this filter ugly, or let me change my shirt. It's a piece of lint on my shirt. Now I whip that phone out and I'm just going. And I'm like, yo, this is what's on my mind. This is your marketing tip for today. I just pull out my phone and type the status. And then if it's not right, if I make a mistake, I just go back and edit it, right? I'm not too hard on myself. I do it all the time because sometimes I'm in the middle of something and God to give me something. I'm like, yo, this will be a good status for the people. And I'll type it out and I go back like, girl. And what's funny is nobody ever corrects me. They just be like, yo, that was good. And so we good. So, if I don't like a reel or something, happens, I just take it down or archive it. Or maybe not. I think one of the reels that actually went viral, I had something on my nose and I'm talking. I'm like, I'm not doing this reel over. And I just got it off my nose and kept talking, kept going, and people loved it. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Have a good time. Yes, don't be such a thinker. It's okay. Just be confident, be bold. And so I'll take just a few questions. Do hashtags work? It depends on the platform. YouTube, yes, I just learned that. Hashtags are the GOAT on YouTube. Instagram, not so much, but it does help you with the algorithm. So if you are, it's so many different little algorithms and it'll confuse you. But if you are a travel agent or if you are doing, come on here, if you got a book on purpose, right? You want to make sure all your hashtags are purposeful, about purpose. That way it just helps your content to go into the right little stream so that people can view your content. So, but hashtags are cool. I use them. I think one of the reels I posted, it got 500,000. We were dancing, no hashtags at all. It didn't even have a caption. I was like, how did people find this? But they found it, even some of and then I use the same few hashtags, and I only use hashtags, honestly, to just build with my brand. Like my favorite hashtag is millionaire coach. That's my hashtag, right? I got one, leave a legacy for my bloodline. That's so that people can identify me. I just think that they're cute, but as far as reach, kind of a little back and forth on it. Yes, don't overthink yourself. Tips on using IG business for funnels. Yes, so this is how the funnel works. So if you're showing up, creating content, people are attracted to it. You need a call to action, right? And whatever it is, you need a link in your bio, somewhere for people to go, right? To get off of social media, to opt into what it is that you have to offer. You can't show up and be cute and give all this knowledge and value, and then people don't know what to do next. Right. So you have to tell them, you have to say, listen, go click the link in my bio or follow me for more, give a call to action. That way people are more likely to do what it is that you want them to do. Some people naturally do it. Right. So, but, do that. Hashtags still work on Twitter. Yes, Twitter. That's where all the politicians are. 50, 30, or 60-second reels to begin with. You choose. I like doing 60-second reels, but 15-second people got short attention spans. So if you could do something real quick in 15 seconds, I think that's lit too. Just try to be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing, because once you post something, they're going to continue to want that kind of content. On my Instagram page, that little algorithm all messed up because I was doing graphic design, I was doing inspiration, I was doing business, everything on that little page. And so my numbers be shy. I'll be scrolling and it'd be flyers, it'd be event. I'm like, man, this page this a wrap. Give me a new page. Well, my new page with my digital design and everything is doing really well. So at this point, I just trust God. The shorter the better. I say 8 to 10 seconds. There it is. What Ashley said, the short attention spans, right? Once you grow your following, increase the time. That's good. That's good. let's see, where do you find that number? I don't know what number, Jessica. Jessica, I made a reel last night about knowing about you are not cheap to sit with. And this lady sent me money for a chicken sandwich. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Some people be doing the most. Please don't email us every day. Yes, and it's all salesy. Now, Fashion Nova can text me all day long, and I'm gonna open up their text message because it'd be lit. I love Fashion Nova's text message. They're so trendy. They're like really just really trendy. Whatever's going on in the media realm, they're really able to take that and just be trendy and capture our attention. And so even if and they always got a sale. They say, hey, last day for the 50% off sale. At this point, I'm like, y'all lying, but I'm still going to see what y'all got to offer because I like y'all clothes. So, so yeah, you got to really be likable. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I don't see very many questions. I'll take a couple. I got a team meeting in just a second. So let me know in the comment section how did you all enjoy this, and do you want to come back? I get followers from reels. I do challenges. I feel they aren't my target audience, so and that's my struggle. That makes sense. Do you recommend having more than one TikTok for more than one business? I do. I really believe in niching down, and maybe Camille can talk about that a little bit if she's on and available, but she's always talking about niching down. Her whole family be going viral and they all niche down. So I think that it's a great benefit in that because I see the results of people who really take one page and stick with it. So that's what I recommend. Do you recommend to manage social media posts? Manage like Anita, like hey Anita girl, hey, like have someone to manage your social media, because that's the thing. I don't believe in social media management right now. It depends on the content because video is king right now. People want to see your face and they want to interact with you. Your personal brand is what's paying, right? Like people want personal brands. If there's no like celebrity endorsements are very low, especially compared to influencers. I'm literally watching celebrities reach out to influencers, right? They're dating them, they're collaborating with them. Like influencers on social media with these digital personalities, that's the sauce right now. So if you show up as you and you're the brand and you're the personality, I truly believe that that's what is going to take you to the next level. So I don't really believe in people managing unless you have already created all of your content and now they're posting it for you. But it's just something about you showing up. It's just like at some point we have to recognize, hey, I'm a business owner. Hey, I'm an influencer. This is part of, what I'm called to do. So I need to show up, right? So don't be afraid, have fun, interact, engage, be social. It may be uncomfortable, but just do it, period. Because I feel like mine is all over the place. Yes, this has been great. Yes, I want to come back. Oh, yes. What systems do you suggest to build funnels? So you definitely need an email system. So it depends on where you want your people to go. So if you want, I suggest an email system. So this is a very simple funnel. We can get into landing pages and all of that at another time, but I just want to keep it simple for you all. Get you an email list, right? And figure out how to get a digital download of some sort, or, but they need to get into your email list. That's what's going to keep them connected to you, and you can constantly deliver value without the algorithm hiding your posts on social media. Yes, looking forward for more. We'll be back. Okay, period. Okay, Camille, you want to talk? Talk to the people. Who else on here? Let me see who else is on here while she's talking. Yes, enjoy the poor coach. Okay, period.
Hello, everyone. Greetings. Hello. I have no makeup. Y'all getting a real Camille tonight, okay? Hi, Darlene. I see you in the comments, but I wanted to highlight what Taylor J said about niching down, because I've done it now, getting ready to be 2 times in my business. I started out with a podcast, and I started the podcast just for Christian women. Just started having testimonies on in 2018 in August. In 2020, I felt led to switch to motherhood. And so I stayed there for almost 2 years. And so now I'm switching again, with the same name, but niching down because this is what my community needs. In between motherhood and now, which is I'm going to be shifting to being a podcast for special needs parents. I went viral off of a post that was for special needs parents. So then all these special needs parents came. So now I'm just creating more content for them. So when you niche down, sometimes it's not always off of your idea, but like paying attention to what your community is asking of you and responding to the content that you're giving. That's it. Thanks, Taylor J.
You're welcome. Thank you. That was so good. So I'm gonna answer a couple questions really quickly. How do I get on your text list? I want them affirmation. So I'll send it out via email. That way you all can have that. So open up the next email. Get my open rates up. So open rates and you're gonna reap open rates. Do you have content making days? Yes, anytime my brows are done, period. So I don't do a whole lot of what do you call them? Content media days, on my own, because a lot of the times I like to just, get me in my authentic self. But if I got some good eyebrows, I will do multiple videos and then I'll just post them sporadically. So I have a lot of drafts saved. So if there's something that I just go back, I'm like, oh, that'll be a good thing to post on today. So I just got content built up in the bank. But anytime, I feel like I look cute, I'm outside, the sunlight hitting right, and I'm like, let me get a whole bunch of content. Sometimes I may look cute and I don't have any content to give. And so also go back throughout your social media posts, right? Just say what you typed. So that'll help you out too, because I'm sure listen, we spend time like, oh, how do I say this? How do I word it, right? Just go back and, do a video on that. And I think that'll be good. All right. Okay. I saw one question I definitely wanted to respond to. What platform do you use for podcasts? Oh, so we'll have to do a podcast. Oh, let me show y'all something real quick. And then, wait a minute. Okay, so let me show y'all something. All right, y'all, I'm really excited about this. So this is happening on August the 27th here in the city of St. Louis. I have a lot of people who want to I sit with them, I help them to create reels, helping them with the equipment, helping them to just show up. And I'm like, yo, I need a space for people to just be able to come and just get the information. I'm bringing in a lot of amazing influencers. Camille is one of them. So she's doing podcasts, and this is what made me pull this up. And so we're going to have an on-site photo shoot. Everybody needs good headshots. I'm a graphic designer. Sometimes people send me headshots and they send me selfies for their flyers. And I'm like, yo, you messing up the brand. So everybody needs a headshot. So we're doing an on-site photo shoot. We're going to be talking about marketing, content creation. Camille is doing an entire session on just podcasting. She's bringing her equipment. That way you all can have some hands-on. So if you're going to come, bring your laptops, it's a work day. It's a work day. I'm going to have selfie stations up. That way you all can do reels and just practice and learn how to use the features in your phone, because I can't do it over Zoom all the time and show people. So there's going to be a lot of influencers in the room, and we're going to just come together and just help one another. We're going to talk about actually getting money and making money. I have a business banker coming. She's going to help with, that. I have some really wealthy people, 6- and 7-figure earners coming. We're going to have equipment. So it's really good. Let me see. This dude, Juwan, he's absolutely amazing. He's coming because he is always in the newspaper. He's like everywhere. He cooks. He's really young, but he is a major influencer here in the city of St. Louis. This is King James Trailway. He does music production and all of that good stuff. Just amazing influencer. He really leads the youth. He's an author as well. He real fly. He's from the city of St. Louis. There's Camille. She's going to be talking about podcasting. That's the photographer. I just added. So I was playing YouTube, and the guy who was singing, Lloyd Nix, he's actually my cousin. I found him on Ancestry DNA. I know I've known him, but
so why should people join us on August 2nd?
But
you should join us if you're in.
Y'all can see him. But he's absolutely amazing. He's viral like everywhere. He even got his Cash App. His Cash App is verified. I said, how you get a verified Cash App? So this is Lloyd Nix. He's coming. We'll be releasing the graphics and flyers and stuff tonight. So if you all want to come, you're welcome to do so. I'll send that out in an email as well. I did just get a room block, so we have hotel rooms available right in the area. We're going to do a mixer the night before so that, you know, people can just get together and just mingle and talk. I think this is going to be very important for us to do, because it's only so much we can do through Zoom. And it's just something different when you get in the room with people. So I'm excited about that. It's $197, but right now I got the early bird special for $97. So it's a full day of just media training, content creation, you know, us just having a good time, you know, learning the systems, being inspired. I'm excited about it. So that's going to be available for you. I'm going to send that through email. Hey, this is dope. I'm glad I'm in St. Louis. Yes, come to the event. Yes, please say August 27th is not the only one you'll be doing. I don't know. Get to this one. Okay, Kenyatta posted the link in there. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. Yeah, Monique, these folks used to come, you should come. Okay, so it's gonna be good. I don't want people to miss this because it's gonna be really, really good. So that's all that I have for tonight, y'all. I will definitely be sending out more classes through email. I also post them on social media, just like, you know, we did this one. And so I look forward to just hanging out with you all again and us just pouring. Next time, come bring you some questions. Definitely reach out to me on Instagram and let me know what you would like to learn, because we just pouring in this season. We just getting all that we got. So I'm a firm believer in you showing up, right? This does not cost you all anything. I just want to pour, you know, no gimmicks, nothing like that. I really just want to help the people. I wish I could do the briefcase for free, because if I got a lot of sponsors, so I got some sponsors, but if I get to a certain point with the sponsorship, I've been thinking like, man, I would love to do it for free. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, but we're gonna have food and everything like that. So it gotta be a cost to it. But I did make it half offer right now for a little while just to see who all wants to come. But I really just want to pour. I want to see us all do good and win, especially in the kingdom, because I'm sick of seeing people, you know, on social media just get away with all this stuff. Like, we got to start showing up and inspiring people. So keep showing up, you know, put in the work, stay connected, and we are going to win. What time does it begin on the 27th? Starts at 9 a.m. Starts at 9 a.m. Yes. All right. Thank you. Okay, cool. So, all right. You all are dismissed. My team is on Zoom, so you all can leave quietly. And my team is going to stay on here for the briefcase. But if you want to work, you're welcome to stay. But, you know, this is a team meeting. So I love you all. You all enjoy your night. I'll talk to you all soon. I'm about to book a flight to St. Louis, period. We're going to kick it. We're going to hang out. All right, y'all. Bye, Lydia Rose. Bye, the other Kenyatta. Yes. Bye, Kayla. All right, King House. All right.
I told King don't be rushing you to go get your sandwich.
Tom.
I told King don't be rushing you to go get your sandwich. Autism's real. He wants to know where you got this sandwich.
Not from Chick-fil-A.
Right. We don't support Chick-fil-A.
Not from Chick-fil-A.
It wasn't an insult. It was,
I know.
okay.
Yeah,
Amen.
I know your heart. Yeah.
King heard the wheel. He's like, we need to send her a chicken sandwich just because. I was like, okay.
Aww, that was
So
sweet.
that's what it meant.
Yeah.
That's what it
Thank
meant.
you.
Okay, bye.
All right,
So
you
when
enjoy
she's
your
ready,
night.
she'll get her
Bye,
sandwich.
Jess.
Hey.
I love
Some
you.
milk on here.
Let me let y'all get to work. It's so good to see all y'all. Thank you all for I appreciate everybody. God. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach, for the you know, for that week of spending that week with me. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right.
Yeah, we love you. Have a good night. All right, period. All the people in the waiting room. Let me see, Gigi. Okay, come on here. All right, that was good, y'all. Okay, period. We asked Brittany where she at. Let's see.
I got some Charlotte roots, like
Oh, yeah, that was.
6, 7.